Learning to control your thoughts so that you can actually make progress in life is the art of discipline. It saved me from my addiction to video games, scrolling, and even ripping my hands out of pure anxiety. And now, making progress is easy for me, and I will teach you the exact method to get disciplined fast. If discipline is about controlling your thoughts for the desired outcome, then what are your thoughts? Your thoughts aren't you. They're like invisible thought bubbles floating around, and you can just imagine that they come in front of your brain close enough and they're presented to your mind, and then your mind presents it to you. Every single day, bro, I'll be sitting in my room, ripping at my hands, overthinking about the past, overthinking about the future, and just being in a state of complete anxiety, man. It was really hard because every single day I'd be getting unwanted thoughts, negative thoughts, destructive thoughts, things that are not conducive to my future. And I didn't think anything of it. I just thought it's just normal. This is just how life is. This is just what I've been cursed with. But at that same period of my life, my daily actions were like wake up at noon, 1 p.m., instantly laying on my side, scrolling on my phone for another couple hours, go downstairs, eat like a giant bowl of Cocoa Pops, the most unhealthy thing in the world, and then just jump on the video game sometimes for 24 hours straight, man. No training, no good habits, no socializing, nothing that's actually of value, to my future. Why do you think my mind kept getting those thoughts? Why do you think those thought bubbles kept getting shown to my mind? Subconsciously, your mind is like a predictive modeling machine. If you show it that you are a certain type of guy, it will bend reality and only attract the type of thoughts that will show you the exact same thing back. So back when I was scrolling, gaming, all of that, my mind had formed the pattern that, okay, this is the type of guy to get addicted to bad things. Let's show him more bad things. And then my mind just kept overthinking about things in the past, what could the future look like, and just kept destroying itself, man. It's no way to live. The better your actions are, the more promises you keep, the more data you're showing your brain that you are like a promise keeper, you are a disciplined guy, you are the type of guy to say something, actually carry it out, and actually be disciplined. What that will then do is create a new loop in your brain. Brand new circuitry is going to get made. And the more energy you put into that circuit, the stronger it gets and the weaker the old ones get. So if you give your brain enough data that you are a promise keeper, you are the type of guy to say something and then actually do it, your brain would be more likely to become magnetic to the thoughts that are conducive to your goals, the positive thoughts. Because, bro, I never overthink anymore. I don't even I even try sometimes to think about negative things in the past just to see if I can feel the same way as before. And I can't. Like, I physically can't overthink, rip up my hands, get anxious, none of that. Because my habits don't let me. And the invisible negative thought bubbles, my brain doesn't attract those because it's become magnetic to the positive ones through my actions. So you can see that the bottleneck here is beginning to do the good actions. And unfortunately, bro, that's the hardest part. If you've ever pushed someone on the swings, like in the park, you know what I'm on about. When they've just sat down and you're about to start pushing them, it's so hard to get that height that you need. But once they're already going or once they're already swinging, it's so easy to just keep swinging them further and further, higher and higher. Why is that? It's because of momentum, obviously, bro. Once something heavy is already moving, it feels light to just keep it going and going. But if that heavy, big thing, that big task, that big object in front of you, that big thing that's got lots of mental friction, if that thing is still, if it's not already moving, it will take a lot of force to get it moving from you. And that's just mental effort and overcoming that friction. I know how hard it is to start, bro. And that's why I'm working on a full discipline mindset and physical training program. You'll get disciplined and jacked and have an iron mindset. You'll even get my exact trackers, routines, and workout plans. So I'm holding your hand the whole way through and I'll walk you through my exact methods. Getting started hard, bro. That's why this next step I'm about to give you is literally the highest leverage thing you can do in your whole life if you carry this out for real. And that is tomorrow morning, do one high friction habit. And a high friction habit is like doing a workout, meditation, breath work, cold shower, visualization. Those are the high friction habits, the ones that take a lot of mental load to be able to start doing them. The easiest way to do a high friction habit tomorrow morning that I will tell you right now. And I do the same thing every morning before doing the high friction habits. I do this exact routine before so that I'm charged up. And it's like I've started already rolling the ball of momentum, yeah? Why would you try and move that high friction habit like ball from a standstill? It's really big and heavy. So do some small, lower friction habits first that make it then easier when you're about to do the high friction one. Because you've already shown your brain like, oh, this guy's on a roll. This guy's already knocked over a few small dominoes. The big one's going to be easy to knock over with all that momentum. So some low friction habits I personally do that I would recommend you do the same. As soon as you wake up, just smile and say something positive about yourself. Like, I'm that guy. As soon as you open your eyes, if you say that, your whole day is going to be better, bro. Then sit up in your bed, turn around and get out of it. Yeah. Like you sit up with a bit of energy and then it'll be easy to just throw yourself out. Instead of lying down and sort of imagining yourself getting out of bed, just get out. Like, remember that I said this. So tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up tomorrow morning. Yeah. Remember these words, sit up with energy, get out of the bed. And then, so that's like 2 low friction habits that you've just done is positive affirmation and then instantly getting out of bed. No dilly-dallying, none of that. And then that's it. And that's another low friction habit stacked. And now you can imagine with all that momentum, yeah, you could easily just make your bed. That's number 3. Drink a liter of water to offset the dehydration of the night. That's number 4. Do 10 press ups. 5. Look out the window for sunlight. 6. And then it's going to be easy after doing 5 to 6 low friction habits to then do the high friction one, which could be potentially an entire workout. Cardio session, cold shower, visualization session, breathwork session. I only want you to do one high friction habit tomorrow. And it has to be a high friction habit because that's what really rewires your mind. That is what creates that new circuitry and that is what breaks the loop that you're currently in, where you don't feel great about yourself, where you don't feel like you're making progress. The high friction habit will fix that. It's not an instant fix. You need to do it for a few days in a row. But starting tomorrow morning, I've walked you through what you need to do. And when you do it, bro, you feel great. High friction habits never get easier. Things like the low friction ones, they're easy to do. Like, bro, I don't ever scroll in bed anymore because it's easy for me to just wake up, say something positive, smile, get out of bed, make the bed, sunlight, press ups, water. And by that point, I've done about 6 low friction habits and I'm ready for the high friction ones. But the low friction habits are so easy to do because they're hard at first to begin. Like, it's hard to make them a habit in the first place. But once they're a habit, they just get easier and easier and it just becomes your routine, yeah? Really easy. The high friction ones, they don't get easier. Just before recording this, I took a shower, cold shower. Every morning I do a cold shower. But it doesn't ever get easier, man. Like some days it will be slightly easier than other days because I'm just in a positive mindset or whatever. But some days I'm like down in the dumps, man, in the dungeons. Like you do sometimes wake up not feeling great and then your motivation's naturally lower, your dopamine levels are lower. So I'm standing outside the cold shower and I'm literally today sitting there like I don't want to I don't want to do it at all. But I recognize, yeah, that that's not my brain. It's the stupid thought bubbles. Like my brain randomly attracted that one and I'm sitting there thinking I don't want to do it. But I recognize it's completely natural to feel that way, especially when I haven't woken up with that extreme burst of dopamine because that's random. But it's up to you. But then I know it's up to me to get myself in there. Like, bro, I didn't want to jump in the cold shower. Logically, emotionally, I didn't want to do it. Look, if there's a shower in front of you and it's pouring out freezing cold water, there's just something within you that makes you think, I don't want to jump in. If you're working out and you're on the last set of pull-ups, let's say, and your back is excruciating, there's something within you that says, like, don't do another one. You know you got to do it anyway. Same way I'm outside that cold shower. I just knew like I'm gonna get into it. I don't want to, but I'm not leaving this bathroom till I get in. And I'll reason with my mind for a minute or two, which feels like 10, 20 minutes, but I'm eventually then gonna go inside. And the overarching reason why I go inside is because I'm like, if I get over this high friction thing, everything after this is gonna be easier. Bro, like the reason I do cold showers and the reason I find it so useful is because it's almost like I've gone on a roller coaster in the morning. every single morning. Imagine if you got strapped into a roller coaster and you're feeling kind of scared, like kind of nervous, but in a good way. It's like, okay, they've strapped me in. Oh my God, like it's moving kind of slow right now. And then the roller coaster just goes, and then that rush, that excitement, it makes it makes it all worth it. It's the same with a cold shower. It's like you're standing outside and you're reasoning with your mind like, oh, I don't really want to do this. I'm getting a bit scared, nervous, anxious. The water's running. You're hearing like every single drop hit the floor. You're feeling like, oh, I can already feel the cold from it. And then you just step inside anyway. That is proof to your brain that you're the type of guy that does a hard thing. That's why I did it, because it's proof to my mind that I'm the type of guy who can overcome my own anxiety, my own fears, my own nerves, and just get inside anyway. And now my whole day is going to be good. Bro, I've done cold showers every single day for the past 8 months. Do you think that, like, I want to do it every day? I want the result that comes from it. I wish it was easier, but that's just not the case. But that's the beauty of it. It's like it being hard is the reason why it's so useful. It's like you're forcing yourself to do something hard that you didn't need to do, but because you have intentionally done it, your brain rewards you. I told you that you need to do the high friction task tomorrow, but do you know what the really serious guys are going to do? Yeah, I'll just check. My camera's been recording for about 20 minutes, so it might be about like 12 minutes into the video or whatever. You've made it this far. This screen time better serve a purpose now for you, man. Because if you take this next step, if you put everything I've said together in this video, you are on the path to actually becoming your most disciplined self. And that is to plan the first 3 hours of your tomorrow today. Do it with me, yeah? I'm gonna say it. You do the thing, come back to the video, I'll say the next thing, okay? Open your phone notes. Now, once you've got your phone notes open, write down the word tomorrow. And then below tomorrow, write down the time you're going to wake up. And after you write the time you're going to wake up, you begin to make a checklist of the small habits that you're going to do. And then plan of the first 3 hours of your day. So you do some low friction habits. You literally write down, wake up, smile, say this. Grab some water to drink, sunlight, spring out of bed. All of these things, yeah, write them down in the order you want to do them, and have it as a checklist. I'll show you. If you've got iPhone, this is going to be really easy. I'm sure like Samsung, Android has got a feature where you can have a check, like a tick box. Because when you tick things off, psychologically, it's just like you're just stacking wins. And when you just stack W's and it's not even been like 5 minutes of you being awake, the whole day is going to be sick. Don't actually know if you can see this. Look, I put an exact instruction. Don't open phone past notes app. And then I've got all of this, like, in order of what I'm gonna do. So I actually gave myself a haircut this morning. And then I've got random things that I need to do. All I'm asking you to do is plan the first 3 hours of your day. I just showed you my exact checklist, so you can pause that part of the video, see what part of it you want to copy, and just copy it. Bro, if you have made it this far into the video, like the 1-2 guys that are watching this, I'm so grateful, because look, it means that you agree with what I'm saying and you're probably already at a decent level yourself. So if you want to fully level up, if you want to upgrade yourself in every single way, the top link in that description is where you're going to get it done. I'll walk you through achieving your goals. I'll walk you through everything that I know. For the past 2 years of knowledge that I've got, it's all in there, bro. Hit the link in the description, work hard, sweat or regret. Let's go, man.